you didn't pick.
Nigga, for real, fuck out there.
Oh.
We live. We live.
We back at it. Hot 60. It's Cattiis, your sarcastic pervert with my hostess, my pod friends. Man, what's good?
Man, listen here. I'm over this Thanksgiving shit. It's your neighborhood partner, man. B in the building, man. We just kicking this shit, man. Trying to sweat out this Thanksgiving food in this motherfucker.
Man, this your boy, man, Real Derulio Legend, aka Goofy, aka The Rant, man, and shit, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get over all this hand touching and feeling out here in these streets, but I just can't. I'm a culprit. Let's run it. Bye.
Boy, I got a new saying right now. It's called "Fuck it, me too." Okay?
Fuck it, you too.
Everybody's just saying "fuck it." I'm sexually harassed. I'm gonna put that shit
I've
out
been
there.
saying fuck it. That's
And
all I've been
later
saying.
on, we're gonna talk about what happened to me.
Okay.
All right,
Hell
we're gonna
yeah.
discuss my "fuck it, me too" story. All right.
But before we get to that, let's talk about our guests on the show
Of
today.
course,
Who's the special guest in the building?
we got the legendary veteran comedian, y'all, Sonny G.
Sonny G.
What's up? It's your man, Mr. Pinky Up, legendary in the building, neighborhood trap nerd. How's everybody doing?
Oh, Mr. Pinky
We
up,
got
man.
Trap
Pinky
Buddhist,
up.
Trap Nerd.
Man, explain that pinky up, man.
Man, because I be telling folks, like being out here in Atlanta, like, folks look at you real funny when you got your pinky out. You know, I had to tell folks all the time, like, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing Midtown got going on. You know what I'm saying? When we out in the Midwest, when your pinky is up, you doing some player shit. Bruno Mars just told everybody, you put your pinkies to the moon. You know what I'm saying? You about to do some player
But
shit.
Bruno fuck with powder, though.
Well, nigga,
Well, I don't got no
powder.
So when he throw that pinky up,
He about to do.
Well, nigga,
He really about to go to the damn
right,
moon.
he telling you, he trying to throw it out there. Like, who got the 8 ball?
nigga,
I was about to say, my pinky is up with loud. So, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, so whatever you celebrating, whatever your life is going right with, just go ahead and throw your pinky out. You know what I'm saying?
When in doubt, pinky out.
Don't be sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Folks be like, oh, that's what them folks do. That's what
No,
them
I always thought that was a
about
sign
what
of
them folks
class.
do.
Like, you pick up your thing of yak, you hit your blunt.
I just
you
thought it was
hit
metaphors for
your pinky
sugar
out.
book.
If I go to the club and all I order is water, I'm still gonna drink that shit with my pinky out. Because I got in this bitch in the first place.
Yeah, that's
You know
player
what I'm
shit.
saying?
And I know about the holding the drink with the pinky out.
Do you wear velvet shoes? I just want to know that.
I do have a pair
Are they red?
of no, they blue.
Okay,
Blue
good.
velvet shoes.
Okay, good.
Good. I got a blue suit. I got a
Blue
blue and
velvet.
silver suit to go with it.
Because you know some people be overdoing it. I seen this one dude. He had on a velvet hat, velvet shoes, everything, white shirt. He looked like a fucking red velvet cake.
Oh,
And I'm
you
just
probably
like,
see my partner
damn.
Petey then.
I was like,
That's
that
that
looks
nigga was
delicious.
looking like a red
That's
velvet
something Petey would wear.
popsicle. What the fuck he was looking like? Nigga dressed like that. Get the hell out of here.
I try to take a picture. You know, you be trying to take them slick ass pictures of people. You try to people that's really the
But you
person
forgot you got the
behind
click sound on your shit. That's what would give me. I forget the click sound is on. I'll be like, I got her. Chicking. Oh shit.
That shit
that was a
straight
selfie.
snitch.
That was a selfie. I was taking one of myself.
Snitch machine.
Right.
That was a selfie.
Yeah, when you got your sound on your camera, you snitching on yourself.
Right.
Nah, fuck all that. That'd be volume down on everything.
Well, hey, everybody, I don't know. You must have had a lot of pictures of a lot. He's probably one of those pervs that takes pictures of asses and shit.
Hey, in his defense though, like as a former MARTA rider, MARTA's like Walmart. You never know what you gonna see when you on there. So some days you might see somebody with their house coat and hair rollers, and you be like, ugh. And then one day you might just see a bus full of bad bitches, and you like, well, there's no way nobody's gonna believe I was on the 68 with bad bitches. So hold on, let me.
No, nigga, ain't nobody.
I gotta take
nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna believe the 68 was full of bad bitches.
No, going to Marlin?
Where's
No,
the
of course
68
not.
ride to? I'm not familiar with that.
No,
What's the 68?
The 68 goes through Moreland.
that's the bus schedule right there.
Moreland Avenue?
Yeah,
But Sonny G, I'm glad you brought that up.
the bus schedule.
Yeah.
What you need to know? I got
no,
Marta
'cause
down,
I know you
homie.
need to let me know.
Whatever you need to know
Check
about
this
Marta,
out.
I got
Check
you.
this out, man. How do you approach these bad bitches in 2017, 18 with all the sex scandal shit going, man? Like, how do you approach a bitch and let her know, look, I'm trying to
You don't
fuck
touch.
without
So
without offending them, man? Because everybody coming out now, you can't whip your shit out no more. That used to be the
that's
trick.
what messed me up though. Like, okay, so I'm in a relationship now, so I ain't got to worry about it until she decides she tired of my shit. So until then, I'm good.
Nah, fuck
right.
all that, nigga.
So,
my boyfriend.
but I was thinking that I was like, there's so many instances in my life. I go back and talk to my uncles and my big cousins and shit, and they be like, nigga, you should have just whipped it out on her. And I'll be like, damn, that's what I should have done.
That's that OG shit.
So now,
Words.
if I get back single, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Like,
No, man.
I already didn't have no rap to begin with, so
I'd be lost.
yeah, like.
I think
Nigga,
the
I'd be
safest way to
lost.
non-sexual harassment is emojis. Because you could send like an eggplant and then be like, no, I just want to know if you wanted me to make you eggplant parmesan for
I
dinner.
just thought you might have been a vegetarian.
I didn't know
Like,
they
for
considered
real.
that a dick. That's disgusting.
No, that emoji.
But you know what I
symbol,
learned?
that's
No,
clear
no.
That's how
fucking.
you. That's how you.
Good one.
But you can.
That is. But that's
you
clear
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
though. That's clear
But-
fucking.
But you can back it up with another reason why you put it.
Oh yeah, to be
You know
safe.
what I'm saying? Like, no, that's a peach. I love peaches. You know.
No, but listen. So here's the thing. Like, one thing I learned about women is y'all are more aggressive than we are.
Hell yeah.
So one thing that got with my dating game was like I learned to just be a really good dude and not try. I
That's
got
it.
I
Don't
got
try.
more
Y'all-
pussy not
I'm sure
trying
y'all
than I
know that
have
shit.
trying.
I'm
so
sure y'all noticed. So in 0.22 seconds, we already know if we gonna fuck or not.
so what I do is if I invite you to my
That's
house
it. For
and I
real.
put on a really good movie,
Right.
I'm gonna sit you on one end of the couch. I'm gonna go sit on the other end. If you hit me with that, what you doing all the way over there? I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
As soon as I hear that, what you doing all the way over there? It's a wrap.
Now, nigga, I sit next to a female and just chill.
Yeah.
Like for
She
real.
gonna
Like,
touch your
real
grab if
shit.
she want it.
Exactly. I sit next to a female, chill
I
on
like
the
you to
couch,
make
smoke
the
a
first
blunt
move.
with
I
her.
don't-
The best,
Exactly,
but see,
that's
the
what
first
females
move
be
is whipping the
waiting
dick out, though.
Whipping the
Or
dick
touching a
out.
titty,
That-
or
if I unzip,
If it's a pretty dick and it's like delicious, cool. But if
Exactly.
it's a
so you saying that now, but then fuck
Exactly.
around
but
and
if you
be
pull it
get
out,
Bitch, I
you
got
don't
the
know if
magic
it's a piece of
stick.
shit or a dick.
I got the magic stick.
Like,
Uh,
nigga,
About the magic stick on it.
like you say
Memorize,
that
that's what
you say
said.
that now, but
You got
then like the
nice
nigga
little
who whipped it
pretty
out on you and you thought it was all pretty, like in 2017, this nigga wasn't shit in 2017. Now this nigga's going for a Grammy in 2045, and you decide that nigga did whip his dick out on me. You know what?
Right.
It ain't that pretty no more. Now it's harassment.
hey,
Right.
it's gonna be worse. They're gonna be looking at people who won the lottery, any kind of scratch off. They're gonna be like, oh yeah.
You can't
Watch
even
the
put
next person who wins the lottery, if they're a man, is gonna get charged with sexual harassment.
you can't even put that your child
Yeah.
support got reduced. If you even go, hey,
No,
they
you
reduced my
can't.
child support, it's gonna be a bitch like, you know what? This nigga did touch my titty. Like, well, hold on, I just gotta pay 100 instead of 200 this week.
Real
What is you?
shit, Sonny. It's cold out here. Single man, we supposed to just talk all day.
I
man.
know. I don't know.
Y'all don't like talking to us?
I mean, I you know what? People have been.
Women don't
nice
like
or whatever.
talking, man. They like texting and shit.
I
man.
don't. I hate texting.
What's the new thing all the women
Texting.
say now? Men are trash. When I be online, that's all I
Texting.
see.
Connect to
Men
my
are trash.
connect
They
to my
don't know
connect
how to
pal.
choose men.
I don't even like texting.
True.
You are what you eat. Shit. If you know,
My
you
fingers
know
be
what I'm saying?
broke after that shit.
You gonna attract. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Mhm.
attract the right people. You gotta look for the right things in somebody. You can't be looking for looks and money and shit. Like you gotta look for personality, stability,
Yeah.
and that. You know what I'm saying?
Personality, does she like to dome a lot? That is very important.
Right.
Boy, that's
Exactly.
majorly
Personality, and are you a domer?
Can you do it?
Everything,
You know what
everything.
I mean,
Cattiis-
it ain't even the fact that if you can do it, but I can teach you how to do it. Like that's what
Are
we
you a
do.
good learner?
But I'm not exactly. Are
Can
you
you
a good
adapt?
learner? Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm giving you head and I'm not getting no dome, this shit's not working.
But see, everything Cattiis
not
said,
working.
it sounds good on paper, but all of us in here know a chick that 15, 20 years back was the biggest hoe you ever. They ain't had no morals, no nothing.
No.
And you
Everybody
check
said
her
that
page
goes
now,
no
she got
morals.
4 kids, a husband.
None.
She's
I don't
the-
wanna
Sometimes,
fuck with her.
sometimes she's a doctor,
But you
a
don't-
lawyer.
Yeah.
But you saying this, but she's still friends with all the niggas she fucked. Have you noticed that?
Still friends.
Oh, yeah.
Mind
Cause
blown.
she gotta keep us quiet.
Mind
They still
blown.
They
She's like, I
still
gotta
be
like
liking
you.
the pics, though.
Oh yeah.
I gotta like
You ain't gonna stop me from liking your wife's pics. I've been liking her pics since before there was social media. All right,
Man,
I was
what?
actually touching on her to like her
Yeah.
pics. Damn it, I tapped her twice when I
You know,
wanted to
you know
like.
what's crazy when you see like your old hoes you used to mess with and they see them married now.
I'd be like,
but I actually be happy
damn.
for him. I'd be like, damn, that
I
nigga get
do
some
too.
good ass
I
dome,
do
bro.
too. I'm like, damn, exactly.
That nigga got
That
married
nigga
for a
catching
reason.
the
Okay?
business.
Like, there's a few of them out there where I'm like, hey, I ain't even mad at that nigga, man. Hey, her dome is whoop.
Like if I'd have known what I
Vicious.
know now, nigga, yeah, I would
She
have
was a
married
giver.
her ass too.
See, I'm the opposite. I start thinking, hold up, that bitch didn't know how to ride before she got with me, and at the end of it, she was a riding expert.
Damn.
You mean to tell me she done took them riding skills she learned on this
Hey,
trip?
man.
Hey,
And took it over there?
She took them hoes on the
That's
road,
how it
nigga.
is.
Bitch, you better come over here and give me my residuals.
She
Somebody-
took
somebody-
that ride on
Paid
the
training
road.
for a company and go and working for somebody
Sometimes you gotta
else.
think the nigga.
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta think the nigga ahead of you, cause really,
Shit,
he
you
taught
do.
that bitch.
You do, man. You do,
He
man.
taught
I don't
the
be
bitch
wanting to
before
think
she
none
got
of the
to
niggas
you.
ahead of me that got the girl. I got the girls I
You
got
feel
now,
me?
man. I be like, nah,
Yeah.
these niggas
Hold
ain't
up.
shit.
Real quick
So
segue
to all you
on
niggas
that.
out there, you're welcome.
Real
Nah,
quick
I ain't telling
segue on
none
that.
of these niggas
You ever
they
broke
woke.
up with a chick? She didn't do no shit. She didn't do some shit before y'all broke up. So then y'all got back together after a certain time, and now she does the shit, and she does it expertly.
Man.
Yeah, that was the nigga who
What?
dogged her out
Damn,
while she was lost. While she was lost in the world, I'll tell you what happened with that.
This the
Man.
reason why I'm finna be the way
She
I
got
am
dogged
now.
out,
Like,
went
nigga,
back to
fuck
your
all
nice
that.
ass.
Right. Like,
Well, you're nice. I just need the nice guy.
my,
Damn, so y'all get back
No,
together.
nigga, I'm not putting in all the
Cheats
work
on
to
you
be an
after that.
assistant coach, nigga. Fuck that, man. Hell no.
Dab the assistant.
That's why when I was
The
younger in my
assistant
day, I'd rather
coach,
just be the
nigga.
dragger. I just want
No,
to drag you
bro.
out.
No, I ain't putting in no
Send you
more
back
work
to your
than assistant
boyfriend.
And
coach,
then if it's
nigga.
like a
Hell
bad
no.
person, it's like, you know, if you're an
Whatever.
Olympic trainer.
Yeah,
and then
that's
you
why-
said
that's
it was
how I
And then
feel.
she goes and works at the strip club.
Nigga,
Like,
yo.
no!
No, you're an Olympic
You
trainer.
can't fuck like me.
Like, I'm an Olympic trainer, and I seen your ass off, nigga. Now you making gold medals and
right,
shit.
you out here
Like,
getting
get the
gold
fuck
medals.
outta here,
Bitch, you was a
man.
bronze performer when you was fucking with me. You was bronze on the dick. Now you
Exactly,
gold
like,
medal
you
on the
wasn't
dick.
even medal contender, man. I
Right.
turned you into a medal contender. Now you done
Damn.
took this shit to a different country.
You gotta
and shit.
push the issue. At least we used to back in the day. We can't
do.
do it
Now
no
it's
more.
harassment.
We
Man.
can't even fucking push the
Or they be
issue.
But
like,
who
nah,
is
I
your
don't like
flavor
doing that.
of the weak sexual harassment guy, buddy?
Who's the
Who's
freak of
your
the week?
flavor? Yeah, who's your flavor?
You know who it is. Matt Law.
Matt
Matt
Law.
Law.
I knew you was gonna say
Oh,
Matt Law
Lord.
cold on these hoes out of the street. The nigga had a button. Nigga had a button in the office. He pressed the button. You hoes ain't going nowhere.
Damn.
Nowhere.
Damn.
Nowhere.
I just like how they forgot about Bill Cosby during all this.
Ain't nobody forgot
yeah.
about Bill.
Hey,
Ain't
oh,
nobody
they
forgot
forgot
about
about
no.
that nigga.
Ain't nobody
Nigga,
forgot
boy.
about
He
Bill.
snitched on
Hey,
everybody.
I'm
He
telling
was
you,
like,
Bill
all right.
lawyer game
Hey,
so strong. They can't
you,
fuck with
man,
Bill.
they
Like,
can't fuck with him.
he'll
Bill
cash
got
out till he
that
dies,
lawyer,
bro. Like, it
boy.
don't matter.
Hey, Bill, like shit, bitch.
Hey, he about to
Pudding
be.
pops.
He's basically spending all the money he would have used to buy NBC
Man,
on
yo.
lawyer fees.
Right.
Exactly.
And he can do that till he dies. So he
That's
good.
true.
He Gucci.
He
That's true.
is.
Damn.
I just like how they forgot about
I
him
know he
during
telling all the
this
other
shit,
white
boy.
boys to getting caught. Just
How
like,
they
told y'all
show-
give him that
Hey,
coffee.
how they
Give him the
show
coffee.
his 50 bitches, now they got 50 faces of white niggas. That's it.
50 faces
They got
of
the
white?
50 faces of white niggas.
It's gonna keep coming.
Just a one little poster, the 50 faces of white.
But I always love how it's just the people you don't expect.
Did
like,
you hear what
Yo.
he did though? Too. He gave some girl a sex toy. So one of his
One of the interns or
yeah,
something.
he gave him a sex toy
Boy.
with an explicit letter of what he wanted to do with it. I tried to look for that letter. I tried.
I ain't mad at you, Matt.
Boy.
But you know, so this got me
Nigga, he
into
boy
another.
wild
Besides
out
you being
here.
married and a fucked
So-
up human.
But this got
you
me
know,
into another thought.
Other than
like,
that,
wait,
you know, other
Hey,
than
half
that,
these motherfuckers married now too.
you know, so I,
Right,
you
that's
know,
the that's what
thing
fucks me
about
up.
This is, I've
because
never,
you know the wife ain't
This
sucking
shit
and
all
fucking no more.
fucked up.
Ain't
out
no
here.
single niggas getting exposed.
Exactly,
Nope.
none.
Everybody
none.
player, like, bitch, I'm
Everybody
good.
that's married getting exposed, man. This
Yep.
shit crazy.
Exposing your boring ass
ain't
wife.
nobody gonna
I
tell
said
the
it.
truth about that. But y'all, let me
So
tell
that
you
goes
this,
to let
right?
you know.
But
I looked through it, so when I saw that this sex toy thing, I started looking up sex toys, like, cause I don't fuck with sex toys. I just feel like
Right.
you're just gonna be there in a puddle of nothing
I think about 50%.
with nobody there.
50%
So I'm
black girls don't
curious,
fuck
like, let me just look up sex toys. That's the worst thing I could have ever done because now I'm like reading all this shit, and it's like basically they got it to where
This shit like
you
Toys
can
R
buy a
Us for
machine that
adults.
gives you head for $200. Then they have all these different positions, ain't all this. But then when I went to the
They're called
dudes,
Filipinos.
oh my God, the dudes, there was like a few female. The dudes was like a surplus. Like they had everything. Like,
Oh, nigga.
I was just
stop
like,
it,
oh
boy.
my gosh. So I just had to say that about the sex
Hey,
toys.
from
I'm
Atlanta,
sorry,
bro.
but
For $250, you can go get a real live person to do the shit. What do you?
yeah,
Man,
but do not look up
exactly.
sex toys and have a toddler and not know how to delete your browser because as soon as S was
Just ask your
typing it
toddler.
up-
It's a
These kids-
transformer. It's a transformer.
shit.
Ask your
I
kid to
think
delete your browser history. They know better than we do now.
No, I figured it
Oh,
out.
they
You,
sure
you
But
need
I
to
was just
you
like,
need to
oh,
learn your
shit.
incognito window. That's what you need to learn.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to use the
I
incognito
think this
window.
has a
I know what
private
you're talking
button.
about, man. I'm telling you, that
Let's
incognito
talk
window.
about other motherfuckers who got caught though still.
Yeah.
Russell Simmons.
Uncle Rush.
So-
That's when he came out with the black car. He already knew what time
That
it
nigga
was.
came out and said, "Good night, y'all."
Okay, yeah.
Good
Thanks for
time,
coming.
his ass.
Thanks for coming. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, that's
He
Russell Simmons
exited
came
all
out with that
his
black
businesses.
card
You heard
then,
about
boy.
Yep.
Took his name off all the
The
shit.
rush card.
Oh man.
That-
And
The
then came
Def
out with that
Comedy
rush
Jam.
card.
But and then they just started a new Def Comedy Jam. So it's like, what are you gonna do with
He
that?
gonna run it behind the scenes. You know that. You
Of
see him-
course.
You probably
Oh,
never
hell
seen him
yeah,
again.
they running it behind the scenes,
that's-
man. They can't put his name on
think
shit.
y'all-
Not
you
right
have
now,
to-
they can't.
Y'all
Here's
have
the-
to agree with me that some of this shit is bullshit.
I mean, majority
See,
of
Russ
it
ain't
is
bullshit
bullshit,
though. Russ ain't bullshit. We watched him
No.
court Kimura since she was
Hey,
like
for
a
real.
teenager.
Like, she was
That-
like 16, my
That's
nigga.
quite Woody Allen.
Yeah,
So,
she was
nigga,
young as
ain't,
hell.
Ain't nobody
Quite,
finna
quite,
take that.
yeah.
quite
Ain't
Woody
nobody
Allen,
finna
I
take
agree.
that.
So it's like, you know, Russ ain't one of those, damn, for real?
Right, you
Russ
knew-
is
you
like,
knew what
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Sonny G got it right on that one.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah. So that's a tinkle in my heart didn't even shatter.
Yeah, like,
I was like, oh.
Nah.
Yeah.
when I heard Bill, I was like, no. But when I heard Russ, I was like,
Yeah, he did that shit.
Yeah, right.
Hit
Especially-
him with that 50, yeah,
Especially
he
when I
did
read
that
the
shit.
story on that shit. I read the
Yeah.
story on the girl. She was
Oh,
like,
fucking with you.
he came in the shower and just put his dick in her ass. He just put it in her ass. I swear to God, y'all could look it up.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
put the dick in her ass in the shower, took the shit, and then went out and left her. Like,
Oh,
he
see,
took
that's
on
where he
some
went
rich,
wrong. He
powerful man
left her.
shit.
He left her. He ain't washed her up or nothing. Like a little
Yeah.
girl.
He took a shit after he.
No, he didn't take a shit after. I'm just saying he
Oh.
took.
He like-
she
took a
probably
shit
had to take
on
a
it.
shit after. She
Oh.
the one that got
Right,
it.
yeah.
I was
He
like,
stuck her
what?
in the shower. But I'm saying you don't get just stuck in the shower. See, that's what I'm
Man.
saying. Once again, I
Okay,
don't-
but my thing is, once you
Man.
you can take it out. Once it goes in your ass, it's not internally sucked in. Like,
It's like,
fine.
Wait, what was that sound? One more time.
Wait,
One more time.
every-
No, he
every-
got it right.
hey,
He
I'm
got it
gonna
right.
tell you
Bring
how I
that.
know.
Let's hear it.
Hey,
Real
she
loud.
like,
Say it.
she like,
That's disgusting.
it's like,
Horrible.
That's the booty hole sound.
Sounds like you're feeding a
hey,
goblin.
that's almost how it sounds.
Oh my god.
Sounds like
you,
you're feeding
man.
a goblin or
It's
something.
like a pop and a slide at the same
Pop
time.
slide. Pop slide.
Oh,
Give me that pop slide booty, baby.
That shit don't sound inviting.
I think y'all.
It don't.
I think y'all acting like this because of the new
It don't.
Supermoon.
Derulio
It don't.
fucks with the pop
It don't.
slide booty.
It do. It do. It depends on who it
Because
is.
of what?
Now.
Y'all got that supermoon shit going on.
It depends on who it is.
Supermoon.
You know, it's the new
Oh,
supermoon.
that moon is
big as
beautiful
shit.
out there, man.
Oh
Man,
yeah, the
shit.
full moon tonight, man. On this little third.
I'm gonna start
yeah,
a howling.
That shit nice out
Shout
there,
out
man.
to the full moon tonight, y'all.
Y'all,
Shout-
you know the baby mamas out there on Sundays be trying to get dick on full moon Sundays because their kids go to sleep early. It's time to go back to school. Oh yeah.
That's
This
a good idea.
this is when the fuck did basic bitches turn into astronomers or
Because
astronomers?
I'm so glad you brought that
All
up.
of them talking about,
Man,
and
bruh.
so my retrogrades
Nigga.
and Mercury.
Bruh.
Bitch, what do you know about
Bruh.
Man,
astrology?
these bitches be strippers
I believe
and
in
doing
that
Reiki
shit.
sessions and shit all
Bruh,
the
they
same
be trying to
damn time.
find themselves.
Damn. He
Yeah.
said strippers and Reiki sessions.
Yeah.
They be trying to find themselves. That's
Yeah.
why.
They be the same ones that share memes that be like the signs that'll fuck you up if they find you cheating. And then
Man,
it'd be like
what?
11 out of 12 signs. You be like, bitch, all you didn't mention
All
was
that-
Pisces. So Pisces the only ones who will let you
all
cheat
that-
on them. What the fuck?
Like,
Fake
for
chakra
real.
shit.
But to
Shit
know,
about
to
no
be
chakra.
aware that you're aware in the Mercury retrograde, like I don't know a lot about like the astrology and everything, but I've read about it and what can happen during it, and it's like a lot of car accidents, communication.
Miscommunication.
Yeah,
Mhm.
miscommunication.
Travel
Like people in
issues.
front of you are doing driving crazy. You see crazy accidents around this time. It's some kind of like magnetic force or something. So,
That's fine.
but
I don't.
But I'm not gonna say that. Oh, today I have to walk and wear blue because it's Mercury retro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yes.
if you know
You-
something
you
about
can-
it, that's fine. But these bitches be on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat talking about something. Oh, y'all know today's retrograde Mercury day, so I got
Yeah.
the show out. You like, bitch, you don't even know what that means. What is you
I got
talking
to
about?
show out. No,
Don't.
you need to be careful and patient, motherfucker. Because
Exactly.
people are out here wild. Like people right now act so weird. You know what I'm saying?
I just cut this nigga because of my retrogrades in Mercury, but the
Just blame
police
it
are
on
not
that.
going to take that. The police are not going to accept that.
You in ghetto grade, bitch.
Right.
You in the
Said ghetto grade.
Right.
You don't even know how to spell Sagittarius, but you can tell me
Hey, that shit
that
kinda hard.
your retrogrades in Mercury.
Your Mercury is in retrograde.
Whatever
bitch.
it is, they don't even say it right. How am I supposed to say it right?
I don't know nothing about that metro.
No, I mean like
retrograde.
Mercury. What is it? Mercury Sailor
I have no
car?
idea.
Just your cars are Mercury.
What
bitch.
is your Sailor Moon doing? What is it?
Nigga, don't go back to that old ass cartoon, nigga, Trap Nerd. He
Hey.
said Sailor Moon.
Wait, I want to know. Let's get.
I know
let's
about
get into.
Sailor Moon, nigga.
Let's find out. This is some stuff from Sonny G. What is the Sailor Moon shit? What are you talking about?
It's a
Oh, it's an
cartoon.
old, so it's an old
school
cartoon. So back in
bruh.
the '90s, what motherfuckers don't realize is back in the
Yo,
'90s,
cartoons
everybody watched
was
Dragon
awesome
Ball
shit.
Z
Yep,
now, right?
Sailor Moon,
Everybody
I
everybody
thought that
watches
shit was
that
hella
nigga.
old.
and Dragon Ball Z is hella old, but everybody watches Japanese cartoons now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, you had to wait for a certain time of day on a Saturday, and it was called Japanimation.
Yo.
And that was where they showed you all the shit from Japan that, you know, had they dubbed it over for English. So Sailor Moon was 5 chicks.
Nigga,
It was like
Sailor
Power
Moon was
Rangers.
hitting, bruh.
It was 5 chicks that wore school uniforms, and when they transformed,
Yo.
the only thing that happened is that their skirt got longer.
The
That was
skirt
it.
got longer, that's it.
And they
bruh.
got powers.
Like they got saved by Jesus.
That was it. That was the only thing that
You're not a
changed
whore
on them.
anymore.
You're not walking around looking like a little schoolgirl project pic.
They sitting there
Now
throwing
you- now you
tiaras
saving
and
lives
waving
and shit.
wands at people and shit.
Yo.
But it was dope. It was
It
like,
was, though.
man,
It
I
was
hope she
fire
really
as fuck.
fuck him up with
It
all
was
that
fire as
sparkly
fuck.
shit she got going on.
The best
It
character
was.
was Tuxedo Mask.
Tuxedo
Tuxedo
Mask,
Mask,
nigga.
Tuxedo Mask throw a motherfucking
Nigga,
rose
that nigga-
at your
hey,
ass.
Three.
And then everybody had to stop though. Everybody had to
And
stop.
everybody, yeah, he had
And he looked back.
A rose
Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
Everybody had to say that
That
shit.
nigga
Hey,
was
that
a
nigga
player,
threw on
man.
that suit. Hey,
That nigga,
that mask
he
came in.
he might have been a slight pedophile, because
He
Yeah,
might
because he
have
wasn't in their
Cuz
school. He didn't go to their
yeah,
school.
cuz
Hey, he
that
might
nigga
have
pulling
He
up
did
after
not go to
school
their
like-
school.
Hey,
They was high school chicks. That nigga
Hey,
did not go to their
They
school.
Nigga about
was though. He
25,
might have
man.
been though. He might have been.
Yeah, he a
though.
little
Think
pedo,
about it.
just a little.
Hey, that nigga gonna have one of these cases coming up as a cartoon character.
Yeah, like he couldn't. If
That's how
Tuxedo
petty-
was around in our area, he'd
that's
be
how
on
petty this
TV
shit
right
is.
now.
Oh, nigga, they
He'd be
taking
on
Pepe
news.
Le Pew to court.
Oh,
Pepe Le
that's
Pew
how
going to
petty
court.
this shit is, bro.
That black cat that used to always get the stripe painted on her back,
Yeah.
she is gonna sue that nigga. I
Yeah.
guarantee you.
He said Pepe
Yeah.
Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew going to court.
Yo.
Where do you get the name Trap Nerd from?
So Trap Nerd is essentially, you know, the trap. Everybody.
That
should-
nigga was selling dope and watching cartoons.
Watching cartoons.
I just come from an era where motherfuckers don't recognize that you could be hood and nerd at the same
And
time.
smart,
Like
yeah.
this was before Google. This was before the internet. Like if
Before
you
all
wanted to
this
know
shit.
the Contra code back in the day, you didn't go on Google. You
Nope.
had to ask your
couldn't.
neighborhood trap nerd. Hey, bro, I know he got that shit. Hey, what's the code of Contra? Up, down, left, right, BA, select,
That
start.
was you.
That's
Yeah,
it,
you
nigga.
had to come to me. Listen,
That's
I grew
it.
up in a crack house twice. Okay,
That nigga had all the Game Pro magazines.
exactly. The electronic gaming
Exactly.
monthlies, all that. I ain't had no
That
game
nigga was-
system.
Hey, I'm telling you,
I
bro.
had no game system to speak of because again I grew
When I
up
moved
in
to
a
the
crack
suburb-
house,
hey, when
but
I
I
moved
had
to
all
the
the
burbs,
codes.
nigga.
Right.
I used to steal 'em out-
I was the
out
one
next
that told you to
mailbox.
pick the Raiders in Tecmo
For
Bowl
real.
because Bo Jackson
For
was
real.
gonna run through everybody.
Yo.
Niggas was picking regular ass teams on Tecmo Bowl till they met me. I'm like, nigga, if you don't pick the Raiders,
That's
so Bo
how I
Jackson
learned how to
can-
beat Super Metroid, nigga. Game Pro.
the Mario code where you jump on a
Telling you.
turtle 100 times and you
Yo,
get like
oh,
1,000
yeah.
extra lives.
Yeah.
You had to go
What?
to your neighborhood
You
trap
had to
nerd
get
for
the
that.
Real
pennies
shit,
though,
man.
right?
Nigga, I had to write it on paper for you. Hey, look what you
Or
do.
what
You
was
do.
it? On Mario, if you wanted to like, if you wanted to start from where you were at, select start,
Yeah.
select start.
Yeah.
You didn't Google that shit. You didn't go on your phone for that
Yeah.
shit. You found the
You didn't have
neighborhood
YouTube.
trap
Niggas,
nerd.
niggas found out how to get the Insta Flame on NBA Jams, nigga. He's on fire.
The first shot.
Man,
That nigga
first
did a
shot,
dunk
bro.
and he's on fire. How the
on
fuck
fire, bro.
you
On
had to go
fire.
to your trap nerd for that?
Trap
So that
nerd forward.
I'm just bringing that movement where I feel like, you know, don't think that intelligence and the hood don't have a connection. You know what I'm saying? You can
It
be
don't.
intelligent and I'm what I call ignorelligent. I'm
I remember when
ignorelligent
he
as
dropped
it.
that shit on there. That shit funny.
Ignorelligent.
I'm ignorant. Like I'm ignorant enough to say I don't give a fuck, but I'm
Yeah.
intelligent enough to give you a 5-page thesis on why
That's it.
I don't give a fuck.
That trap nerd shit going hard out here, man. Sonny out here doing a lot of shows and shit like that, man. Where you at these days, Sonny? Like, man, where the fuck you at?
I am trying to be the house MC for Atlanta Comedy Theater because it's just so close to the house, but they've got like some phenomenal house MCs already going. I'm just making my rounds around the city. I've been hitting up Punchline. I've been hitting up Uptown. I've been hitting any place that somebody's got an open mic. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I've
hit
been
up.
seeing that, man. I've
So,
been seeing that.
You know, I'm just trying to get my name back out there because you know I had to take a little break for a little bit minute, but that's it. I'm just trying to get my name back out there and go strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I
So
have a
it's-
perspective that a lot of people don't get to hear in comedy. Folks
Of
just get
course
to hear
not,
it.
man.
You
You know,
know.
I done seen you at a couple places, man. You know what I'm saying? Us being smoker circle and all, nigga. I done seen you at a couple places, man. We done rocked a couple places together, man. Understand the struggle from where we both came from to
Nigga.
where we at now, man. In
Nigga, me and
comedy.
Derulio was the same
Man,
damn
I'm
person
telling
for
you,
like a
boy.
good year.
Telling you,
Damn.
nigga, I was giving this nigga the martyr schedule like, hey, cuz, don't hop on a 12 bankhead fucked up out here. He was like, okay, cool. I
That
ain't got to
messed
go that
up.
way today. But that's just where we came from,
Giving
man.
each other tips on how to be less homeless today. Like,
Man, for real. Like, hey,
we both
cuz,
ain't got no place to go, but this is how you can be less homeless than when you woke up.
You know. I've been giving this nigga food recipes on like $2 a hey, go get you a bag of rice, get you a pack of
Oh,
hot
you
dogs,
about to
nigga.
get
Shit
fired
last you
up,
for a
aren't you?
minute, bro.
No, y'all just
That's how it
brought
be.
up good shit about how to survive.
Cause that's
Survival.
what you gotta do in this entertainment industry. I mean, Sonny, based on your comedy career, man, I know we met back in like what, 06, 07, somewhere
It's
back
like
then.
it was like 09.
Okay, yeah, about 09, man, and we was at last Mondays, Peter Street.
Make me laugh Monday, yo.
Yeah, I think that's probably where I met you at. And around that time, shit, you had a bike and you called it 2 chains, my nigga, and you was just riding
One
that
chain.
bitch.
It was one chain.
It
I had
was.
2 pedals,
One
2
chain.
wheels, 1 chain,
Hey,
and I'm riding around and I'm getting it.
Survival, right?
Survival. I got
Survival,
a
man.
random question for each
Oh,
and
yeah.
every one of y'all.
All
I need
right,
y'all
hot
to answer
60.
this
All
question.
right.
Hell
This
yeah.
is the hot 60.
You know, we get in the hot 60s. We ain't gonna be too raunchy there. I wanna just
Well, it's
see where y'all
always
heads
just
at
crazy.
today.
As I said, we already started off with what do
So-
you do besides whip your dick out? So, let's.
So, if you homeless,
Mhm.
where would you live? I got a spot for y'all. I just want to see where y'all heads
I'm
at.
living-
If you homeless,
In
where's
Atlanta?
gonna be your spot? Mm-hmm. Where you gonna be staying at?
Where you at,
What's your
Cliff?
hideout? What's your spot where you know you can survive?
I'm gonna let them go first because I'm a professional.
Lots of couches. Lots of pity party couches.
Pity
That's
party
that's
couch.
where it starts. That's where the journey
that's
starts.
exactly where it starts.
That's where the journey starts.
It's where you end up is where you lie.
I've been homeless before, and I've slept under underpasses and tunnels and all that when I was like a runaway when I was a kid. But
Willow, what you got?
I was good.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, man, I done slept on church steps before. I done slept in my truck. I done slept on a Spanish nigga fucking couch and not understood a single thing what was going on in that house. Like,
That was that nigga that hired you, fired you, and hired you the same day, ain't it?
sure was,
Wait,
man.
Wait,
And
what?
gave me the couch. Like, you can have it. You can have it. You can have the
And
couch.
you don't know what the fuck's
Like, you know, I'm
going on
like,
at
nigga,
all.
what I'm gonna do? Sleep on the couch outside? Like, nigga, I can't even get in my apartment
He
shit.
didn't even want the
So,
couch back after.
nah, he
you
ain't even
slept
want
on
the
it.
couch back. He like,
Damn,
hey,
you
my
must-
friend, hey, you want the couch? I was like, shit.
You
yeah,
must
I'll
have
take the
had.
couch.
Did you wash your
But-
feet before you laid in that?
But
man's couch?
yeah, it's probably why. Like, he was like, nigga, no couch. No,
I've
I'm not
burned
leaving that
blankets
bitch here.
before. Like, yeah, I don't even
Yeah,
want shit.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
So I've had to sleep. Let me tell you, like, motherfuckers be talking about they homeless, and no disrespect to nothing you just said, but I'm saying motherfuckers be talking about they homeless, but they got a friend's couch they can crash on.
Right.
That's
Like,
not homeless like
Nigga,
that.
until
really
you've
ain't.
had to fight a nigga over a bench,
Yeah.
you ain't. I done had to fight a nigga over a bench. Like, all I'm doing is going to the store to get me something to eat, and I'm coming right back to this bench, bro. Don't be on that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so I used to work. I had 2 jobs when I was homeless. That was fucked everybody up.
Right.
They was like, nigga, how do you have to? Don't worry about that. Just I
Damn,
can't
that's
find.
crazy.
I can't find no place to live, but I can find places to work. Like it ain't shit.
Yeah.
So I used to work. I'm not gonna say the name of it, but I used to work at a hotel downtown. In that block of hotels where it's like
In Atlanta.
Yeah, where it's like the W and the
Okay.
Marriott and all them.
So you worked at the W.
So I worked, and then I ripped the back door, or not the back door, the service entrance. You know, the service entrance. All you do is you hand them an ID. They don't check it. They don't do nothing. They just take it, keep it, whatever. So I got hip, and I was like, well, shit. On days that I don't work or whatever, I can just come slide on my ID and then take my ass to the employee lounge and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Good one.
And sometimes when they would kick me out the employee lounge, I would just go sleep in the little laundry room or whatever. I found a way to sleep in that damn hotel. I ain't pay for no room. I didn't
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
in a room, but I
Oh.
slept in the hotel.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
That's
Y'all
how
wanna know
it
what
be.
mine would be?
What's that?
What?
Motherfucking 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Because they got a shower.
Goddamn day. Yep.
They got a
Take
shower.
showers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I used to
be
wash.
in and out that motherfucker.
Work out, pass
Yep.
out in the sauna,
Yep.
wake up, take a shower,
All the amenities.
go
and
to
shit.
work.
Yep. Go to work, come back.
You
They
go
say something, I
swimming?
just do one little deadlift. Or
I search a nigga
Bench
like.
press.
though.
I know they got deodorant laying around this
I
bitch
fuck around,
somewhere.
go to sleep on the bench press. You feel me?
Oh yeah, shit.
Yep.
Nigga be like,
What
hey,
they gonna
cuz,
say?
Yeah, I'm like,
What they
nigga, I
gonna
fell
say?
asleep. I was working that hard.
Working that
I was
hard,
in
bro.
yoga. I thought I was in yoga.
It's 24-hour fitness, y'all. If y'all trying to get y'all shit together.
You know what? You right though, because that's
feel
about
me?
what
That's not a
$30
bad
a
idea.
day.
$30
at
a month, you got a
I
crib.
mean, shit, you get a locker and shit.
And you could do like Instagram posts in the pool and shit. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah,
The
you
coolest
can invite.
thing, right?
Yeah, I invite the honeys over to the pool.
Yeah, like
and
who wants to
shit.
come swimming with my
The
guest
flex
pass?
is being real. Like meet me at 24-hour 50s.
I got 2 guest passes. Who riding?
We just random. We was talking about survival, so I was like, "How we make
Okay,
this shit
cool.
happen?"
That's
You know
what's
what I'm
up.
I
saying?
like that
In this
shit.
game, you gotta survive a lot, though.
You gotta
That's all
survive.
about Hot
Entertainment
60.
is like
you
that,
know
man.
that.
You gotta pick a
Hell
struggle.
yeah, Sonny.
That's the thing folks don't realize. Like
You
it's
got
gonna be
to.
it's
You
gonna be a
got
struggle.
to.
You got to pick
gotta
a struggle.
A
Yeah.
struggle.
Like one thing I tell people is I can either be broke or sober. I can't be both.
You can't be both.
I can be
man.
broke or I can be sober. So if I ain't got no money, I'm gonna hit the ruler up and be like, "Hey, bro, I can get to your crib. What you got?"
Exactly.
Or
And I ain't never been partial to helping nobody.
or I
For
can
real.
pay bills and sit there miserable as fuck. But I'm not
Exactly.
gonna do both.
You know what I found out about myself? I have to apologize for things I say when I'm sober.
Yeah.
It's not when I'm drunk. It's when I'm sober. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. I hadn't
You on
smoked
point.
yet.
Yeah.
You be too on point. You be sharp.
Too on point.
Motherfucker
Too
joke
on
with you. Be like,
point.
"What?
Ah,
Fuck you just say?" Yeah,
If
that's
I
how you
don't-
feel when you
yeah.
sober.
nigga.
When you high, you like, huh?
Hell no, I ain't never
Whatever,
really been
man.
around Claire when she's sober.
Mm.
I gotta
Exactly.
watch you, nigga. Shit.
It's all acting though.
Oh shit.
I
Hell yeah.
apologize. I wasn't
This is vanilla.
I wasn't
Right.
chemically altered like I usually am. So
That's it. And that's how we keep it though, cause Sonny, I ain't gonna lie, you one of the most hated on Facebook. I think you'd have been to Facebook jail more times than I done been to regular jail.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
we need
yeah.
to know.
Like-
we need to know.
like-
Why is
Yeah.
this?
Like
Why
is
me
this?
being one of Sonny's
Why
great
you,
followers and shit on Facebook.
You be
I
looking
know
for
what he
it, right?
posts. I know what he posts.
So
I know
you
what
know
he
when
write.
you search for the name and he ain't there, you know what happened.
Really?
Oh, I mean, I ain't even got to know that because everybody miss Sonny. I don't have to search for anybody. You know when he in jail. Nigga be like, hey, I think Sonny too funny in jail. So
they hit me with that Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Free Sonny Gillespie. I'm like,
Like, what?
I didn't even know I was banned.
He
Hold
didn't
up,
even know
I
it was
can't
banned.
I can't post shit.
How long? What's the longest you did in
The
Facebook
longest they
jail?
gave me now
Social
was
network.
45 days.
Yeah,
Damn.
social net. Oh damn, he almost got me
Try to
beat.
get rid of your ass.
They gave me it was like right after they gave me 30. I got 30 because I was arguing
So they
with
lightweight try to give you 90 days.
You was arguing with her.
I was arguing with a person of the Caucasian persuasion.
Okay, what did you say?
I was there for that
And-
argument.
And
With the eyes.
Racial
they were
co-founding.
saying nigga. And
Yeah,
so I
racially-
didn't like
racially.
I didn't like how they were saying it, so I was like, if you gonna say it, you might as well say it with a hard ER. You might as well say nigger.
Yeah.
Right?
And somebody reported that post. So I got 30 days off of that one. And then when I came back,
Hold that thought, but we talking. So keep going. No.
I was
keep
gonna
going.
say, so when I came back, the first thing I put up was some punk ass white boy got me banned because I called him out
And he got
on
banned
saying
for that.
nigger. And then somebody reported that one. So
Probably the same.
I really
person.
had what's 30 plus 45? I really
75.
had a good
Bruh.
75
That's a
days off
damn-
of
It's
Facebook.
almost like to the point where you gotta create a new account like every month. Then you up there with Ben Palmer, man.
But speaking
Y'all
of
too,
which,
boy, I tell you.
of racist and nigger, have y'all heard that I'm not racist?
Yes.
Who is that by?
That is by Joyner Lucas.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Thank you.
The white dude goes and tells so the white dude goes and spits all these stereotypes that justifies
Have you
why
heard that
he
shit?
thinks he deserves
Yeah, I heard something.
to have the opinion he
You didn't even
has,
want
but
to.
he's not racist. And the black dude, you think he's gonna come by and he's gonna be just as poignant? No, this nigga just comes by and just pretty much tells the white boy like, "You right, but we doing this because y'all doing that." It's like,
Yeah.
no, nigga, you should have hit him with some history, with some knowledge,
Yeah.
some.
Mr. Cope in the booth, he's the one that brought it to my attention. He
I
was
gotta
like,
see that, man.
I swear the
What is
white
it
dude wrote
called?
the black
I'm
dude's
not
verse.
racist.
I'm not racist. You too.
There's two versions.
And then they
because
hug
that's-
at the end, and the hug is the most disgusting part of
Okay,
it.
you
I'm
too.
like,
But
yeah.
there's two versions, right? I guess.
I don't know.
So I guess
Right.
somebody else comes back in like, nah, this is a bullshit. Now there's like a,
Yeah, there's like a reaction video to it. It's like real big, but the actual video itself is like, and it's a good concept. I like
the
what
only
he was
thing I
trying
like
to
he
do.
said was something about Trump having the make America great condom. That shit, I was like, damn. That's
Nah,
shit.
hell nah.
He did make
I'm
him.
waiting on the Eminem remix.
I mean, shit. I'm just waiting on Eminem's album to
Fuck it.
drop. Period. Like,
Why?
for
So
real.
it'll be over with.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
exactly.
I gotta see what my
That man ain't
been,
dropped it.
He ain't dropped
He
shit.
just sounds
lately.
out of. Yeah, he just sounds.
I'm
He
more
sounds out of it.
excited.
I gotta see.
I'm
what's
more
going
excited
on
for
with
the
him.
next Eminem flavor that's
Yeah,
coming out.
2003.
Yeah, I know,
I
right?
can't
like
stand
Eminem,
him.
Hey, the candy
You
Eminem
talking
been
about-
dropping
yeah.
flavors like a motherfucker.
I'm more excited for that shit to drop than his.
Hey, them Eminem crisp good though, man. Well, I'm still a classic peanut nigga.
My
We went
favorite
from
are
I am
almond.
not a racist to Eminem the rapper to Eminem's a candy.
That's what
'Cause
hot
you in the
niggas
building
do,
with
bro. That's what
fat-ass
hot niggas
Cattiis,
do,
man.
man.
What's the next
That's what
thing
Now
hot
I
we
want
niggas
some
rap
do.
about?
Eminem.
Talk
Somebody
about
bring me
Eminem.
some
That's
Eminem.
what hot niggas niggas do. So, man, I mean, shit, Sonny, man, you out here doing your thing and shit like that, man. We got back onto the whole relationship and struggling shit. But since we talking about candy, I mean, you got something sweet at the house finally. I know you like BBW, so I mean, we not going into your girl. We ain't going into your girl, but tell me how
BBW
going from homeless to not really being single, but at the same time, we're going to call it in between to go into a relationship.
First
because
off,
I've been down that road.
So how did you
how
talk
is it for
yourself
you, though?
into a house?
Yeah, how do you talk yourself
I
into
did
that?
not fuck myself into a house. That's the crazy thing. I went from homeless.
She cool as fuck, though. She is. She cool as fuck.
I went from homeless to getting my shit together to being in a relationship. I didn't coast on my dick.
But hold on now,
everybody was
you
giving me.
coasted on your balls.
Everybody was giving me that advice. Everybody was like, "Hey, bro, you might gotta fuck you a bitch that's got a mortgage, and you know, go ahead and stay with her for a little bit, you know."
Rillo, I know you though.
Rillo, I heard you say BBW.
Big,
black,
beautiful women.
Yeah, big black women are big, beautiful
Now,
women.
why did you mention BBW, Rillo? We need to know why.
What you said?
Because,
I got this. I got this. Put your mic down.
Go ahead, Sonny. Go ahead.
Put your mic down.
Ask Sonny this because I pointed
Sir,
it his
let me
way.
tell you something.
I need to know.
I've been this way my whole life. My very first crush was Queen Latifah. All right? I'm telling you right. My very first crush was
why Queen Latifah? Let's start right there.
It wasn't even. Matter of fact, my very first crush was my school bully.
She fine.
My school bully was like 250 pounds of pure fury and pigtails.
Yep, Sonny like a
she used to push me into the locker, and I used to love her for it.
Yeah.
Okay, float your boat
Sonny
well.
like the furious women, man.
250 pounds
so you like to
in
be choked and
pigtails.
shit.
I like them
No,
crazy
I'm just
too,
saying
but
I like
that.
I like my women a little imposing. You know what I'm saying? Just a little but see that you
need an impact.
The only thing a skinny girl can do for me is point to the nearest big girl. That's it. That's the only thing a skinny girl can do for me. I like my women anorexically challenged.
Have you ever fucked a skinny bitch?
I have, and it wasn't.
And how was it?
It was
like floating paper.
See, the thing about I can't fuck skinny bitches the way I want to because like
floating paper.
I watch wrestling coming up, right? I like holds and shit like that.
You do, man.
So
choke
you know
slam the
shit that I like the shit that I like to do in bed. You know what I'm saying? You're right. I fuck around and go to jail for snapping a bitch in half for the shit I like to do. But a big girl, you can get a running start into a big girl.
You could actually bounce off.
You can jump off the ropes. You can come off the top ropes.
That ain't
on a big girl. You feel me?
That's what's the nigga name with the mask? Again,
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
You can Rey Mysterio in that pussy.
Mysterio, bitch.
When it's a big girl.
Run from one corner to the next and sit there and ride this shit.
You try to Rey Mysterio a skinny chick, you going to jail.
Yeah, you gonna break her ass. She gonna complain about that shit.
You gonna snap her neck, something, her spine, something.
So let me ask you this.
What's up?
You like young Lil Pinky or old big thick juicy Pinky?
See, here's the thing, right?
Ooh,
I didn't like young Pinky at first, right?
You don't like that enthusiasm, but anyway.
But no. Don't get me wrong. Her skills was on point.
Yes, sir.
Hey, they always are.
I felt like
Pinky.
Everything about her was too hyped. Everything about her was too hyped when she was younger.
Yeah.
So then she got a little chunkier, got a little older.
Yeah.
I started appreciating her more. But then I go back now and look at New Pink, and I'm like, damn, she really was on her shit back then. You know what? She should have got Rookie of the Year. I don't know what.
She should have got.
I don't know what the Adult Video Awards was doing, but she should have got Rookie of the Year.
Pinky a triple OG, man.
She is a triple OG.
You know what? No. Since we on the topic of porn, you know what fucks me up though? I've been watching porn for a while now. So so you talk about young Pinky and old Pinky. The thing that fucked me up is I be watching porn now, and I see a chick, and I remember when I first started watching porn, she was in Teenage Schoolgirl Sluts Volume 14, and now she's in Mature Moms Volume 58, and you like, damn, bitch, we grew up together. How did you go from being teenage slut
she fucking
to,
like me, just
to mom in porn?
Well, you know she was going to become a mom if a slut.
I didn't think
I'd be surprised if a slut becomes a mom.
I didn't think I'd be watching porn for 20 years, and I didn't think she'd be starring in it for
Sonny
20 years.
Jeeks. I gotta make sure he's a real trap nerd. This is gonna answer it all.
Okay.
You watch hentai?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that was an easy one.
That wasn't easy.
For him, yeah.
I had to make sure. So you like all them fucking weird tentacles running up to these hoes.
As soon as the schoolgirl run out with her 3 top buttons unbuttoned, you know it's gonna be a squid octopus monster sticking something in something.
Yo, hey, 1, 2. I ain't looking at third one, but you got 2 jumping.
Y'all do your homework. Go watch hentai with your lady tonight.
No, nigga, don't. She ain't gonna want to do shit if you watch hentai with her.
Watch hentai, damn it.
No,
watch it. Then watch Akira right after that motherfucker. Just a double dose.
I want to know something. All this lady talk. I want to know something though. Have you ever let a female get in the way of your comedy career?
No.
Good question.
No.
Because where he at? No, he flew. Yeah. That's a good question.
So back on the homeless topic. When I was homeless, I was still hitting 4 or 5 stages a week.
Didn't he know?
Yeah, motherfuckers didn't know I was homeless. Like, I was homeless hitting
like
4 or 5.
drop me off at the box. I mean the crib.
And
Nah,
chicks,
nigga
no,
was
this
on
was the
one
crazy
chain.
thing. So chicks, I had chicks like picking me up from the shelter and shit, picking me up from the shelter, dropping me off at the shelter and all this shit. And it was like, damn. So I figured when I got my own place, everything should be, I should be swimming in bitches. And then I got my own place, and I was like, damn, this was easier when I was homeless.
Yeah, everybody know the poorer you are, the more
Yeah.
coochie you get. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You
So
feel sorry.
When you just dick. You just nothing else.
Yeah.
Dick.
That's it.
like, oh, you said you need to be back in the
Bitch,
shelter.
no
By,
shit got nothing else.
You got more control.
Dick.
you got to be back in the shelter by 10. All right, well, I get you back by 10. I come get you and get you back by 10. You don't get no curfew. I'm just gonna pick you up for shit. You ain't got no curfew though.
I just picture a big dick.
That's Sonny got picked up looking like that.
Boy.
They just saw dick.
He had on
and
a
they saw
beanie. Ooh, it's uncircumcised.
He said he was a comedian.
That's it, boy. I'm telling you.
You look like
Let me tell you how
an
the worst-
uncircumcised
Oh
dick
shit,
with
man!
the hat
Now,
on.
nigga.
See, now it's getting hot in this
Hey, shit
motherfucker.
got
Y'all
a
getting
flap
hot,
on
right?
here, boy.
I like that hat.
This shit got some flap on it.
The worst
man.
thing about dating and being homeless was that, so when I was doing it, like some chicks didn't know I was homeless. And so it'd be a nigga standing outside of the comedy club or wherever I was taking her or whatever, and they be asking, hey man, you got $1 or something? My kids and my wife around the corner, we just trying to get some gas so we can get up to 285. Hey man, I know you. No, the fuck you don't. Shut up. She does not know nothing about. Yeah, remember we was both in line for Double Scoop Tuesday.
Damn.
I got a scoop of
Damn.
salad. You got a
Fucked
scoop of soup.
up.
Remember we was both in line for
That
Double
is
Scoop
fucked
Tuesday.
Check this out.
Ah.
For Hot 6, you gotta explain this.
That
This
is
might be the
fucked up.
homeless episode, possibly. No, because people need to know, man. We finna get Hot 6. Check this
From
out,
homeless to ha
man. So in them days where you was on the streets, you know what I'm saying? It's hot out there. You sweating, you know what I mean? It's bad out there. So when you come to getting intimate with these girls, was you wet wiping or was you just still hitting them with the hot balls?
I was about to interrupt you and be like, let me tell you something. Walmart brand baby wipes,
Oh shit!
they work so much better than Huggies.
They do.
Smell that from a mile
So you
away.
just wipe-
Don't
yeah,
you
right.
Come at me with your baby wipe dick.
They do.
Right.
I'll kick you out my fucking house.
Hey, look. I either have baby wipe dick or not wiped at all dick. You would prefer the baby wipe dick. Now, if you don't prefer no dick, that's your choice. But if you want
No,
some
I
dick,
know.
it's going to come with
Yeah,
baby
that-
wipe.
It's
ladies,
big
if you
baby
smell
wipe
hella baby wipes, that nigga might be on the streets.
Just saying.
Woo!
Damn, that's like a #1 red flag. That's a white flag. No, you don't.
So you want the salt? Man, you want them salty balls?
No, I need a shower.
Man,
chocolate salty
see,
But not if
balls.
you dating the guy on the streets, though.
She want them chocolate salty
Hey.
balls.
and see, the crazy thing is, like, there's chicks out here
There
that
is
they
water
niggas come straight from
everywhere.
the gym. They niggas just got finished running 5
Exactly.
games.
Corn
and they'll
chip
stick,
game.
And they'll stick a dick right in the mouth.
Dick.
Corn chip.
Bitch, I was considered enough to wipe this shit off, and you mean to tell me that I can't stick it in your mouth? The fuck?
Man, have you ever accidentally put like an alcohol wipe on your lip and you can taste
Oh, nigga, you dumb.
That's baby wipe dick.
That's
You know what I'm saying? That's what baby wipe dick
Say
is.
that's baby wipe
it? That's
dick.
what baby wipe did.
Baby wipe dick episode. Yeah.
Nigga, get
There
out
it
of
is.
here.
Baby wipe dicks.
Get out of here.
Oh man.
That's all I
Oh
do.
man.
You know what I'm talking about too
Nigga,
when you accidentally
oh
touch
my
your lip. You be
gosh.
like,
Yes,
No go.
man, yes.
could you imagine that shit be all
Golly.
in your throat, tonsils?
Yes,
and-
I've been in a rush
Coffee
leaving
in
the
the
house
morning
and just
tastes
grab a
like
baby wipe, wipe
Parents'
my
Choice
face with that
wipes.
shit. Like,
No.
yeah. Yeah.
Tastes like baby powder and sadness.
Hot
No.
60.
Fuck no, going straight, man. No.
So there's Hot 60. Sonny G used to
Hell yeah.
baby wipe his dick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a shower now. I got a whole
He got a
full
shower.
shower.
Shit, he got a shower with all the dressings now.
Do you
man.
have one of those things in the shower that you put looks like a little microphone, but you can fuck it in the shower?
what?
I never. What
What?
is that?
Oh, what do they call? Oh my gosh.
I want to know why this was specifically my question. Hold up, was this part of the specifically
Well,
part
you
of my
said
interview?
shower, and I'm
She looked right at me like, do you have?
You said you had all the stuff in the shower. Oh, what is it
Yeah,
called?
water, a rag, a towel,
I'm gonna
some
have to tell y'all next
shampoo.
episode.
That's all the
I'm
stuff.
gonna look it up.
Specific part.
Because it
See,
has a funny ass
She's talking about
name.
shit you stick
It's
on the
got-
wall
See,
and
Cattiis
fuck.
really went in on that sex toy.
Man, I did. It was.
exploration.
I
Yeah,
became
the sex toy.
You
fascinated.
said there's a
Oh,
toy
my
where you can
phone
put your
died.
dick in the hoop in the shower.
It's called like
No.
Showerful or some Shower
man.
Buddy or
Wow.
something.
I'm
I
too
can't-
old school for that. I just
But
jack
Yeah,
off.
okay, so
exactly,
you
man.
put it
My
on the
dick
shower
gonna
head
be
and it's a
a
pussy,
shower
so I
full
guess
of
it
my
like
shit.
runs hot water.
Beating off in the shower is not cool. to me.
It's
I mean,
not
I don't
cool.
like that shit.
Man, it's rough.
It's
For
not my
me-
thing.
For
It
me,
ain't.
masturbate like I don't want to be in a puddle full of nothing
That
with
too.
nobody.
And then like,
I need somebody
See,
to be
hey,
there.
it's just
to
I don't get the
clean it up,
logistics
to
of
lick
it
it up
because if you
after I
nut,
come.
Nigga, that
If you
shit
nut
all over
while
your
the
toes,
water's
man.
running. Right, like that don't
That
even.
shit all over your toes. Now your
Afterwards, you're
toes
just
got
kind of like, well, I
spermicide on
guess
them
I
and shit,
feel
man.
better, but there's.
Nah,
Hey, you know
I think
how
it's
hard
more
it is for a
sadder
nigga to
because you
bend
got the
over and
water.
wash his toes
Think about it,
and
you got
shit,
the water
man.
splashing on you while you beating off or whatever. It's just sad to
Man,
me.
it is.
I think I got
It's like a
invited to
rainy
bougie
day.
show. This
A
the
rainy day.
niggas ain't being real. This the bougie show.
No,
niggas acting like
nigga,
they
I
don't
don't
jack
beat
off
off
in the
in the
shower.
No, I don't.
Okay.
That's just
No,
not
I
my
don't.
forte.
That's
I'd
y'all
rather
bougie.
jack
No,
off
seriously.
outside of the shower.
Niggas
No,
is like,
man.
I go
Sonny,
and get a
no,
silk
this
sock
ain't the
out my
bougie
drawer.
part.
Here we go with another hot
This
60.
silk
ain't the
sock.
What is
bougie
your
part,
number
Sonny.
one jack off
Nigga,
spot?
yeah, what's the number one jack off spot then?
For
Because it
you.
ain't the
You
shower
talking about
for me.
location or
No,
site?
Location or
Nigga,
site?
location, wherever you at.
Oh,
Homeless and home for. We went to.
Nigga,
oh,
for real.
homeless, nigga. Don't think being homeless stopped me from jacking off.
Nigga,
That did not.
I feel too good to
Being
beat off in
homeless
the
did not
shower.
stop my pursuit of a good nut. That's not
No,
what it
it
did.
don't. It don't.
But the question is, did you either have the wet wipes or did you have some hand
some
sanitizer
toilet
before you
paper,
touch your
some
dick?
hand
You know what I mean? Like nigga on the street, like
Hand
hitting with
sanitizer.
dirty ass hands on the
Hey,
dick.
nigga got two hand warmers. Fucking two hand warmers. Like.
Hey, while you playing, I know a nigga who with two hand warmers,
hand
a sock,
warmers,
and,
nigga,
and some Vaseline, they'll fuck around and make a jailhouse, blah blah blah. Well, you said you talking about
A Fiji
devices and
bag?
stuff.
Oh man, a pocket pussy.
Yo,
Oh my
get that
god.
nigga-
Pocket full of
Oh
you get that
my
nigga one of them long
God.
tube socks with the two lines on it,
Nigga said.
the hand
Nigga,
warmers,
no.
some
Oh,
Vaseline, and
That sock shit was never cool either to me, man. Like,
Nah,
ain't nothing cool to you, B,
nah,
man.
look, let me
nah,
tell you
I'm
something.
old fashioned,
He like
nigga.
real
Lotion.
B
and
has
all
a
that.
butler that he
I
rings
didn't
with a
have to
belt.
go that
Lotion?
far.
Right,
Skip,
like,
I don't
right,
have
like,
to go that
Can we
far.
do lotion, hand, Vaseline?
Like I ain't never
A
had to go
sock,
that
my
far
nigga,
though.
like-
You know what I'm saying? To find
You know they
shit.
got the full-on dolls. They got a boyfriend that like starts to learn what you like and cuddles with you for women.
All right, that's for lonely bitches anyway.
And
Right.
they do.
No,
Could you,
that,
oh my gosh.
some of these lonely hoes be out here doing.
Could you
that shit.
imagine
Man,
you'd be
look.
trying to hide that shit in the closet when people come
Nigga.
over? Like, oh no, this is
What's up,
somebody.
what's up with you
I
ladies who
swear
be
it's not.
masturbating with hairbrushes and shit, though? What's that about? They take the knob out
Let me
and just
tell
go
you
to
one more thing
town.
about the sex
What is
toy.
that?
Cause
I
they
don't
got a rubber
know.
grip. That's why.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, they be going.
They be having a rubber grip, nigga. All these female brushes be having rubber grips and shit, man.
So they brush their hair and then fucking.
They flip the side on that
Yeah,
thing.
they-
Okay,
You know
wait. Let me
what I'm
tell you
saying,
something
man?
I did see on the sex toy thing. Ready?
Right.
It's a condom you put on your electric toothbrush to jack off.
All right, man. Look, man. Look, if y'all going that far with this
I'm
shit,
not
man.
lying.
I
Where's
believe you.
the
Too.
flight?
where's B's phone at? I done read about 3 other topics on his phone that we was supposed to be discussing, isn't it?
I believe it too, man.
Let's get to them. What,
Yeah,
what,
of course, man.
I
Deal
believe
we
it
done
too.
we done came to the
Deal.
toothbrushes
No,
that you jack off with.
No, your own electrical toothbrush.
No,
It
don't
has a
explain it
little-
to me. I didn't ask
you
for an
put a
explanation.
condom
I
on
don't.
it.
Sonny like, look, nigga, I got a bitch at the house. I don't need to beat off no more.
This is for women. This is for women that you.
So it's a vibrating toothbrush and.
No, you
No.
use your own toothbrush. You just buy the condoms
just
that
take
go
the-
on the
I don't even have a
toothbrush.
How
vibrating
Yes.
lazy is that?
toothbrush.
You lazy motherfucker.
Exactly, man. Like I don't even got a
She
vibrating
just.
toothbrush.
Yeah.
She going through batteries in a week,
Yeah.
nigga.
That's the.
If you brushing your teeth right and beating off, nigga, yeah,
Damn.
you going through batteries in a
That's
week.
next level.
She said
man.
oral B and oral for me. Like,
Like, what the
no.
fuck, No, man.
Okay, let's get up.
I think the fact that science is working on different ways to jack off, like science is, that's fucked up to me. Science is like we ain't been able to put a new person on the moon in 30 years, but we found out how to get you off with a toothbrush. How
Yeah.
the fuck? We
Hey,
can get you off with a toothbrush, but we ain't put nobody new on the moon.
You think
Hey,
you think we
check
really
your
went to the
AIDS.
moon? Yeah, I gotta be that guy. You think we really went to the moon?
Here's the thing, right? I don't dispute shit until I absolutely can prove I can dispute shit. So all the evidence against it sounds good. I just can't go and be like, oh yeah, nah, you know, that didn't happen. Yeah, a flag is not going to wave on the moon because there's no air. But I don't think that. I just gotta, I'm like, you know what white folks want to say we got on the moon, I'm gonna let them have that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They also said they discovered fucking America, and I get a free day off of work from that. Fuck it, I'm just gonna let them have it.
Shit, I don't get a free day off of that shit, man. I don't even
It's
get
like
a
how
free
you
day on
discover
MLK
America
Day.
and it's fully populated with living people.
Fuck that. What,
And
they
then
part of
you
the
name it
100 or
else.
something?
Then you name it something else.
That was that early fake news talk. They were like, that shit's fake.
They on that 100. That's what they is.
What is that? What's that billionaire Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett
Oh,
said some shit
man,
that
come
pissed
on,
me
bro.
clean the fuck off.
When was this?
That nigga, I heard it last week. I don't know how long ago he
I
actually
about
said
to
it.
say a week ago.
But
I think
this
I
nigga
seen
said-
some shit like that.
He said, the wonderful thing about America is that the pioneers had enough forethought to take
No.
all of this nothingness and develop it into industrial America. And I was like, all this nothingness, Nigga, did you just say all the shit that
Nigga,
the natives
we
had
come from the
going
planet, like,
before
what the fuck
y'all
you
got
talking
here as nothingness?
Nothingness.
That wasn't nothingness. They was growing shit. They was raising shit. Shit was how it was supposed to be. It wasn't nothingness. That pissed me off because that's how I really think they look at shit. Like, just because it's got no value to you,
man,
it ain't got no value.
They be taking shit for face value and not really appreciating it, man.
Yeah.
That's like if I come into your hood and I see,
man,
now in the hood, you know what I'm saying? The candy lady is fucking valuable as fuck. But if I come in your hood and all I see is an old lady who sells candy, well, fucking, I'm gonna buy this house of nothingness and lower the rent on it and everything and get all this shit. And it's like, wait a minute, that wasn't a house of nothingness. That was valuable to somebody.
That was somebody's happiness.
Yeah, that was
the kind of happiness they had once a day.
That was the only way to get cigarettes after 12 o'clock. Like the candy lady is an institution. You can't just
candy lady sell everything.
Man,
though, man.
what?
When I mean everything,
If you had the right hookup,
everything,
she sold
nigga.
everything.
Yeah.
Or
Back
she
in the
called
day,
one of her
nigga.
sons who sold the rest of the shit or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I
she always
had Kool-Aid cups from my candy lady back in the day.
Yeah.
Now my candy lady now I get switches from.
And
Exactly.
You could buy blunts, weed. You could buy the whole
Waffle
shebang.
House
Back
plates.
then it was now.
Waffle House.
Swear to
plates.
God,
Nigga said
this lady
Waffle
used to
House.
have the damn tray with the plastic, so you get the sausage, the eggs.
Now you in the South. Now it's chicken
know.
biscuits.
You
Nigga, candy
lied.
lady got
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
biscuits and shit.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
Candy
Y'all
lady
have
got
a
chicken
super
biscuits
candy
out here in
lady.
this motherfucker like she Mrs. Winters.
we need more candy ladies, man.
Y'all, but
Shit, I was the candy lady last year.
Nigga, Sonny, you was.
I was the candy lady in my
Sonny
old
was
apartment.
on, man.
And the fucked up, look,
what?
I was calling myself the candy man.
You selling
was.
quarter waters?
I was. I had the quarter juices. I had the freeze cups. I had all that shit. And the kids was calling me candy lady. I'm like, hey, that don't sound right. Your parents will fuck around, get pissed off, and not see an old lady at the window. Say candy man. And
right? Like
this
why you
older
call
nigga,
it-
this nigga about my age, he said, nah, bro, Candyman sound too much like that movie from when we was kids. We just gonna keep on with the candy lady. I'm like, well, damn. So nigga, I was the candy lady at Wesley Chapel. I couldn't argue with him.
Damn.
They were like, you the candy, and then there was one little boy. He said, you the candy lady man. I was like, ooh, see, that sounds even worse. Just stick with candy lady. Just, I don't even want you saying candy lady man. Just say I'm the candy lady. That's because candy lady man sounds like you gonna get me fucked up out here. Like,
Man, hell yeah.
oh, you the candy lady man, nigga? You the lady
Speaking
man?
of candy, speaking of candy, before we wrap it up, I gotta just salute Sci-Hi's album, man.
No dope on Sunday.
Yeah,
No doubt.
man.
I'm gonna go check that out, man. I got a bunch of shit I'm finna check
That
out.
is super. That shit
watch
has
a
shut
bunch of
down
shit.
everything. Like
Listen to little
I
shit.
think it was. I can't even remember who had a Jadakiss and Fabulous or something had an album together, right?
Oh, Friday. What is it?
Friday Massacre.
I couldn't-
Nightmare
It's
on
Nightmare-
Friday
yeah,
the
Nightmare on
13th.
I
Friday,
couldn't even
yeah.
listen to it, and
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
shit
why
dope,
can't I
man.
even listen to this? And
That
it's
shit
I
dope.
realized it's because I listened to the Sci-Hi before I listened to that.
Sonny, you hear? You listen?
So it was just like,
Yeah. Here's the thing, and Sci-Hi's album was supposed to come out like 6 damn years ago.
man,
like,
I was waiting.
he was supposed to come out
Sci-Hi.
right after Kanye's Dark Twisted Fantasy. Sci-Hi
Yeah.
was, because he wrote a lot of shit on that. He was supposed to come out right after that, and then so for the longest time, you know, a lot of artists when they get a big buzz at a certain point, and then you know they go a long time, they don't have that buzz no more. They come back and folks, you know, it's like, who the fuck is you? Even though you had
I
a
never said that about him.
You know, my theory is on Sci-Hi was always that I feel like right when he came out was right the same damn time when Big Sean blew up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like so right
And
when
they were both
There
on
was
the
no-
same label.
yeah, there was no room for another protege.
Right. It was like it's only room for one at the time. So he
Yeah.
pretty much got Craig Mack. You know what I'm saying? Like it was
Yeah.
like Iggy and Craig Mack. And then Big
Yeah.
But with
Sean
this
came
album,
Yeah.
the great thing about this album though is it picked him right back up. Like it was
Yeah.
like, this is what I've been waiting on for these 6 years. Because you know
Yeah.
some people will drop some shit. You be like, I waited 6 years for this.
Yeah.
My shit, that
Horrible.
shit, stand on that side, that side,
That
that
side.
side. That's my shit right there.
Yeah, he barred up. He got bars. for
Yeah,
days.
he is.
Bet, man. I'm
he
finna
is-
go pop that.
Yeah,
Man,
he
you
got
got
bars
the
for
whole
days.
album
go
is
pop
just
that in
like
my
what?
ear. Yeah, I'm finna
He,
pop
like
that
he
in
be
my
throwing
ear.
some trap shit in, but it don't sound corny. You know, some
Yeah.
people trying to come out and try to throw trap shit in. You're like, dude, just
Let me tell y'all, album, I'm guarantee ain't nobody in here listen to it. It's fire, and you ain't gonna argue with me if you listen to it. Jaden Smith dropped his.
Oh, I
I
heard
was
a
just
couple
about to
tracks.
say that
Jaded-
jokingly.
I was ready to
I heard
ridicule it like a motherfucker, and that
man,
shit is
everybody
dope.
was.
Are you talking
Everybody
about? No,
was.
please tell me you're not talking about the Batman song.
I heard
I
a
mean,
couple.
It's
tracks
on the
like
album.
that.
The Batman song is on the album,
We
but
Yeah.
already talked about this.
the whole
bullshit
album,
song.
but the whole album itself, I was just like, I was ready to be like,
Nah, it's
oh,
cool.
I'm gonna roast this nigga, and then at the end of it, I was like, I am a fan of this nigga. What?
No, it's
Okay,
cool.
cool. I'm gonna go. I mean, I heard like 2 songs.
You
off of it,
cannot
but I'm gonna go
compare
listen to the whole
Jaden
thing.
Smith to Side. You can't even.
I was just saying that I,
I mean,
was
nah,
surprised
it's
that the
quality.
album was good.
Shit, that Tyler the Creator, that shit slapped.
Yeah, okay, but
that
yeah,
last
let's-
one he came out with, Flower Boy.
He's crazy.
Might want to listen.
Yeah.
To
His voice, his voice automatically makes me want to shut
So
the
where
record
y'all
off.
popping all y'all music
Nah,
at though?
have you
You
heard
know
it
what I'm saying?
yet?
It shut
I
down
haven't
a lot
listened
of
to Flower
shit.
Boy
Check
yet.
it out when you
Say
get
where?
a chance. If you
'Cause
like
Tidal.
that Jaden shit.
Title?
Flowerboy
What,
better.
title.com?
Nah, him
It's an
wrong.
app.
I know somebody who pays for the app.
Oh, I'm about to say, like,
You know
what
what I
is
think, y'all?
this?
They be trying to kick us out of the studio with this heat. I think after a while,
Man,
they be
hell
like,
You know what?
That's the wrap it up box. The heat is the
Yeah.
wrap it up box.
It is.
My
That's
phone
all
died
that,
and
that nigga heat
mysteriously-
coagulant going on around
Sonny
this
G,
bitch.
tell these people, because I know everybody who's been watching you has been laughing their ass off tonight. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, sir.
So-
No problem.
Tell these people how they can find you, besides out in the hotel you used to work at.
BBW Kane.
I was about to say, listen, like for real, I might have missed rent by a couple dollars this week because my homeboy had a special on the Knicks. So, you might find me right back out in the shelter. But for right now, I'm on Facebook,
Good enough.
Instagram. What's that other one? Snapping, chatting,
No,
chatting,
I ain't
snap.
snapping nothing.
Um,
Ain't snapping shit, ain't
Craigslist,
chatting
Back
shit.
Page,
shit.
Black Planet, MySpace.
Black Planet.
AOL still got like 2 more hours left on it, but you can find me
Man.
on all that. The legendary Sonny.
Black
Sonny is
Planet.
legendary. That's Sonny with an O, not a U. I'm not a stripper.
Aw, damn it.
Why? What?
Anyway, keep going.
Girl, you don't want to see. Let me tell you something. I get the music playing. I get my little rope, my chaps.
Nigga be on your own
Yeah.
coffee
You
table.
don't want to see this.
Sonny
This ain't what you
That
want.
you comes out, huh?
You ain't got enough dollars for this. All right, let's just.
Throw some coins at his ass. Hit him like
You-
Mario.
You can't give me shake and bake coupons.
What about MARTA cards?
I will strip from MARTA cards. I ain't gonna lie. If you have a gray
I'll just
Breeze
keep-
card.
I'll just keep swiping the Breeze card. Like,
Now, if you try to throw a blue one my way, they stopped taking the blue ones back in September. So, yeah, if you throw me a blue one, I know you want that bullshit. But if you throw me a gray one,
you gotta be on that gray.
yeah, we might could talk. I might could show you a little song.
Ooh, we trying to play fences.
Man, we
Aurelio got on gray sweatpants.
Hey,
Chill,
I'm out here
big,
wilding. That's
chill.
why.
And
I'm
look,
out here
he too
wilding.
late though. They done shut down all them damn groups. All the
Oh no,
they done shut down all them damn gray
I ain't-
sweatpants and
hey.
beard
Hey,
game and
that's
all
it.
them.
I ain't
damn-
never
harassment.
wanted to get in one of them either.
That's sexual
I
harassment.
ain't never wanted to get in nan one of them. Fuck all that thirsty ass female shit, nigga. I need me a
That's
bitch.
sexual
that's
I
finna
applaud
ride
it.
that for me.
That is sexual revolution.
That
Listen,
bitch finna-
men
I
have
need a
been
bitch that's gonna
thirsty
ride it
now
down for
since
me.
the beginning
Fuck
of
all
time.
that.
If
Now
I
we're
was-
finally letting
yeah.
women get a chance to display their thirst, and I'm all for it.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Gray
I'm all for
sweatpants
it,
should
but I
be
ain't
more
finna
expensive.
join none of them groups.
They should charge extra for gray sweatpants.
They should. That's why I'm so late growing my beard, and that's why I don't bring no attention when I put on, man.
He
Fuck
got all
that,
gray
man.
sweatpants since he left his baby mama.
Man, what? Yeah, I'm out here wilding. I am. I love
Gray
it, nigga.
sweatpants, no drawers.
Walmart, no draws.
I keep
Wally
feeling like
World,
my
no
eyes are like,
draws,
no,
nigga,
that's your
none.
co-host. Okay. But anyway.
None. But Sonny, man, I see you on the 9th. I know we gonna have a good time,
What y'all
man.
doing tonight?
Shoot,
Tonight?
man, we got a nice little show next weekend, man. Smoker Circle gonna show up and do some shit. Sonny, I ain't tell you, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I about to say.
I wanted you to tell the details because
Oh yeah.
think about when
So,
Goofy
nah,
call
we
you with
gonna be
news.
there.
Like Goofy call you with news,
no,
and then
What's
he
the
has like
details?
some of the details, but
We'll
he
be
don't
there,
give you
man.
all of them.
Well, I mean, shit.
He
They-
say, "So I got some shit."
It's a slick little gag order, but man, we got a nice little show that we doing for a couple record labels, Arista, Sony, and
A couple.
fuck man, it's
The
one
new
more.
Death Row. We
Yeah,
gonna, the
something
new Death
like
Row
that,
gonna be
man.
out there.
Shit.
And you know what I'm saying?
You tired of your CEOs and your videos?
It's nice little DJ I love. You know what I'm saying? Doing some big shit, man. He got 1 or 2 artists doing some big shit. So
Congratulations.
yeah, I'll be hosting that bad boy, man. Shit gonna be a
That's
good
what's
ass look. Don't
up.
worry, you gonna see the flyer Monday.
Okay.
And no, it ain't gonna have no address on it, cause ain't nobody invited except the motherfuckers that already
Already
know
are
that they
there.
want to see.
That's exclusive.
It's exclusive shit. So
Congratulations.
I got a guest list of 50, but I'm not even fucking with 50 people. So going into
You
next
can.
year, I got new goals for
You
2018.
kind of
so
gotta go into that by
so,
yourself.
yeah.
You don't
Oh,
need
yeah.
nobody fucking your shit.
Nah,
up.
I don't need nobody
Exactly.
fucking my shit up no more, man. Except I take responsibility for my own actions.
Yeah.
That's why Goofy is the way he is.
But
now.
you know what though? That's why he called me. That's one thing I can say about
So-
our friendship is like we know each other.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got Goofy's one of them cats you can take someplace and you ain't got to watch him. Now you know
Yeah.
he might get into some bullshit, but you ain't got to watch him get into the
Nah.
bullshit. You just might. When you see him running, you be like, okay, well, he got into the bullshit.
Yeah.
Other cats, you got to be like, hope he don't get no bullshit. I hope he don't get no bullshit. Ah, fuck, there you go
No.
getting into bullshit. Damn.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Speaking,
Done
but it's
with.
hot 60, y'all.
And it's
that
getting
time.
Hot 60.
Cat eyes, your sarcastic perverts. Salutes y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Digital Mask. Shout out
Digital
to
mask.
Mr. Cope in the booth,
Mr.
man.
Cope, love you to death,
He
man.
be killing it. You need to
Always
follow
producing
him on
this
Instagram.
shit,
He
man.
makes all our beats, man.
Hell
He makes
yeah.
sure we sound good.
Make sure
He's
these
the
mics and
best.
headphones on a nigga.
Exactly.
Shout out to my 2 little brothers in the booth, Petey Mack and Sterling Moody. Also
Hell
very
yeah,
funny.
the Trap
Smoke
Buddha.
circle, man.
We gonna have to get
Trap
them on.
Boot Pete, man.
Trap Buddha. Sterling was with us.
Sterling was with us. With
He
y'all.
was a special
Sterling
guest
always
host
with me,
and the
man.
music,
I think
man.
about it when I'm eating shit, man.
I
Like
love
Sterling can't
Sterling,
do this,
man.
but I can.
He is fucking hilarious.
He is, man. Trap Buddha Smoker Circle all day, man. That's what we do, man.
Follow.
But shit, man, hell yeah, he gonna be part of the show on the 9th too. Like I said, man, Sonny and Smoker Circle gonna be out there, man, along with a couple other female comics I got joining the show, man. But I ain't gonna drop no names because it's too many haters
And
out
everybody
there.
here.
Just way too many haters, man. And they know who they are because I love them to death, so I ain't even gotta advertise like that.
That's what's
But
up.
they know
Your hate
Well, good
names.
luck with the show.
exactly. Way just too many haters,
Thank you.
man. It's just nasty out there.
Cattiis, you better quit looking at me like that. All right.
I know, and her titties looking at
I
me, man.
just-
It's like 3 times.
I
her titties
just
done popped
made a
up, and I'm
resolution
like,
to
Cope,
stop
I'm really
cheating,
not looking,
okay?
Cope. Cause I'm telling you, they just keep on doing this dumb shit.
It's not my fault. I swear I'm not
They
doing
just
it
keep
on
doing this
purpose.
dumb
Talking about
shit.
it's your neighborhood pervert, and then when
Yeah,
I hit her
yeah.
with that, so what's up? When
Hey, how
what
you
was that we
doing?
was talking about at the beginning? When I hit you with that move, then it's gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe Sonny G did that.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
And 2045, when I'm getting my Soul Train Image Award,
Nigga, what?
This nigga just
Let
whipped
me
it out.
apologize
It's
in
coming to an
advance if
end.
I've sent you any
Coming
mixed
to an
signals
end, man.
or done anything to make you think that we were going to have sexual.
Coming to an
no,
end.
Yes, I am
not talking
sorry.
about sex toys all hour. That's definitely not what made
No,
me think.
nigga, we ain't running that shit no hot damn mo, man. Fuck all that, man. It's hot as fuck. We gonna get the fuck up on out of here,
Yep,
man.
it's
Before I
hot
start
60.
busting the sweat.
Or
We
that.
out here, man. Hot 60 podcast, man. Catch us again before Christmas, man. I hope your holidays been
Yep,
great.
it'll be our last
to the
one of the
8th.
year.
We in this bitch 2018. Come soon, boy. Beards and blunts, bitch. Beards and blunts.
Holla.
Out here.